Hi, welcome to Daddy Kurt's Farm channel, where we are not on the farm. We're in Mom's backyard, the suburban backyard where she loves to do a lot of gardening, flowers, and different things.
Sure do.
In a previous video, what, a year or two ago?
Yeah.
We did a garden space over here. That has since been removed because she went through the renovation of adding a beautiful pergola onto the backyard. Now we're going to be doing gardening a different way. So first of all, how do you like your pergola?
I love it. It just finished 2 days ago, and I love it.
It's gorgeous. So now that the pergola is finished, she's getting ready to do her flower beds around it, and we're going to unbox the green stock and get that installed. Let's see what's in the box. She got this for Christmas, and I told her she couldn't open it. She cheated and opened the top of it a little bit. So let's see what's in here. The first thing is, this is a mover. It has wheels that you plug in, and it can be moved around the deck. Now, the way we're going to install it today, probably won't need this, but you can save it for later.
Okay.
So, packed by Reagan. Greenstock is a really friendly, family-owned business where they put personal touches in every box. And so here is instructions. This is assembling the mover instructions. Just popping the wheels on. But like I said, we're not going to be using that in this installation because we're going to just set it on a couple of cinder blocks. Right on top is the water reservoir and the gray watering disc, discuses, disci,
Whatever.
and some fertilizer. So if you can mix that in with your water when you're watering from the top. Instructions for the entire system, giving you some ideas.
Oh, there's another.
I think Tom and Reagan packed this one together. Lots of little goodies in there. This is sort of a simple instruction for how you water it. And a pack of lettuce. Right down in here is the core of the system. We can go ahead and pull these out. Just pull them straight up. These are the beautifully designed stackable containers. That's the core of the system. I guess the core of the system is the watering system, but these are the containers. And I'll show you how it all goes together. There should be 5 of these. It's a 5-tier system. And there it is.
And a box for the kids to play in.
That's right, if we were little again.
Yeah.
Now we save the boxes for the cats. But there's no cats here.
So did your mom pass down the love of gardening to you?
I believe she did. How long have you been gardening, Mom?
Since I was about this tall.
Right, so one of the best memories I have growing up is visiting your dad's garden where it was probably a half acre.
Yeah, probably.
And it grew all kinds, I mean there were corn and blackberries and
Okra, tomatoes, pickles, cucumbers.
Lots of beans.
Yeah, lots of beans. Kidney beans, green beans,
Strawberries
onions,
up on the patch.
strawberries, gooseberries down along the edge, you name it.
And surrounded on the outside by pear trees, cherry trees. Was it just pear and cherry right there? I think it was.
Yeah, I think so, because the apricot was over in the schoolyard.
Right. So, great memories with Grandpa's garden. It was a fun place to run and play when the corn was up because we could hide in that, play in that. And also, come summertime, shuck the corn and pop the beans.
Yeah.
That was good times.
And,
it was kind of a chore when we were little, but now
giant
it's good times.
sunflowers. Do you remember
Yes,
them?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Giant sun.
So let's
It's
see
in your
about...
blood.
Huh?
So it's in your blood.
It's in my blood. Let's see about getting this leveled up. The way we're going to do this green stock on the edge here, because of sun, the sun comes around this way. And so this is going to be the best sun exposure right here, I think, for your veggies. We're going to get 2 of these cinder blocks leveled up. I'm going to have to use some of your gravel. I put some gravel up under these blocks, got them pretty level. Good enough. That way it's perfect. That way it's good enough. Alright, so we're going to start with one tier, just like such. We're going to fill it up one tier at a time. And the nice thing about this being over a garden bed, flowers, is that when you water from the top, whatever water goes through it
Right.
will go into your flower bed.
Good.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get some soil. We're going to build this one tier at a time, get it planted. Once again, we're using a raised bed organic mix. It's really nice and fluffy. It has organic fertilizers built in so that we won't have to worry about mixing any bone meal or blood meal or anything like that. It's already in here. It's a very nice fluffy mix. I've used this in 2 separate green stalks on the farm, and it works out beautifully. It drains well. It's me all choked up actually. It drains well, has lots of nutrients in it, and the roots have lots of room to grow and move around without it being compacted. You and I can work together and just start filling it up. As we move up the tiers, we'll be careful not to get it in the center part, but this bottom one doesn't matter as much.
Okay.
It takes 1 cubic foot to fill up one tier. This is a 1.5 cubic foot bag, so we're going to use about 2/3 of the bag. That's math. And we're going to just kind of compact it down just a little bit with our fingers as we go, just to make sure it's kind of packed in there, because we don't want to water it and then have it settle down too much. The center part where the watering disc goes, we pull it a little bit toward the outside. We want the outsides to be packed pretty much close to the top of the rim. After you get one tier filled with soil, you put a watering disc on and put the next one. But we're going to go ahead and get this one planted, and then we'll do the next tier. Let's put 1 tomato here and sprinkle some carrot seeds or lettuce seeds or beets or whatever you have on the other sides.
Do you want like a big boy or midgets or?
It's up to you. We're just going to take some of this soil right here and make oops. We're going to push some of the soil up toward the edge, create a little hole here, and we're going to let's go ahead and save that for you so you know. Turn this upside down, gently massage the bottom, get that to come out. You can tickle those roots a little bit. Place that right down in there. Now if this were really tall and lanky, we would want to bury it a lot deeper, but this one's not that tall. So we're going to pack soil around the back side of it. I'm going to put just a little bit more soil here. Alright, so that's your tomato for the bottom tier. So carrot seeds are really small. That's probably a little dense, but alright.
They can always be
They can be thinned out for sure.
thinned out.
Alright, let's go to tier 2. We're going to put 1 watering disc. And the next tier, the feet are designed to sit right inside these nooks here. And we'll just make sure we're not going to hurt our tomato plant. And get that to sit right on there. Sometimes you have to flex the plastic a little bit to get it to seat. And it'll sit better when there's soil in the upper layer as well. It's in place. It'll settle down once we get soil in there.
Okay.
we're covering that centerpiece with the empty tomato pot just to make sure we don't get soil down in there. If soil went through there, it would get down into that watering disc below, and that's what we don't want. One of the reasons I really love the green stock, and I'm glad you're using it, is that as we grow vertically, of course, we can grow more food in a smaller space.
Right.
And people, like this is a beautiful example of a suburban backyard where a lot of people don't want food plants growing all over the place because they don't, they want their lawn or they want their flowers around the edge or whatever. This will give an opportunity on a patio or a deck to stack your food up. So you have a lot more food in a smaller area, and if a person were limited in mobility, couldn't bend over, or just couldn't move around as well, then as this thing, after it's built, everything's kind of up at a level where you don't have to be stooping down. So that's another really nice reason to go with the green stock.
Which is a very good advantage for me.
Yes.
That's one reason I went away with the raised beds, because it was too much bending
stooping over. All right. So, how many peppers do we have?
2.
Green bell and a pimento. Okay, cool. The experts here actually have it to where you could plant one tomato plant per pocket, which means you could have 6 tomatoes per tier. They also have the peppers, 1 per pocket. So we're only planting 2. We are going to put those on the same tier. Greenstock has done a lot of testing on what can grow, so you can trust their recommendation.
Thank you, Luke.
Put a watering disc in. Watering disc goes between every tier. And fill it up. I just have my thumb over the hole because each of those watering discs, as the water comes through, holds water and then slow releases it to the next layer. Go ahead, bud. Keep going.
Okay, your turn again. Good job.
Do it. Lift it up, Luke.
Good thing he had his thumb over there.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to have to open another bag.
Can you do that, Luke?
Thank you for helping, Grandma. You hear the neighbors back there, Luke?
There we go.
You want to go wash your hands? Show me your hands. Are they dirty? A little bit. Oh, look at your fingernails.
Yay! Dirt under the fingernails.
A lot of times the houses in suburban neighborhoods will have water softeners. You need to be careful when you water your plants that you're not using any water that comes from the water softener. They're fortunate enough to have a rain tank, so this is all rainwater. We're going to water from the rain tank as much as possible.
Do you want me to lift
Do you
it
want
up
to?
and see if I can?
So my sister, who doesn't want to be on camera, is volunteering to water.
Just so I can see if I can help. Okay.
That'll be her
Does
job.
it anywhere in there?
You just fill it up.
Okay.
Look how strong you are.
Is it full?
Nope. Keep going.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Do I need to get more?
Oh,
You're my pretty baby, aren't you?
she's definitely a mommy's girl.
Yes, she is.
Well, Mom, what do you think?
I love it. My Christmas present from my kids, and I'm really excited about seeing how it grows and how well I do with it.
I think it looks nice against the pergola as well.
I do too.
It is a little tall here on the cinder blocks, but Margaret demonstrated she can handle it. She's going to water it. But I'm really excited for you because I think this is going to not only produce some food, but look nice. You're going to grow flowers and carrots and all sorts of things here. It'll be a conversation piece for sure.
That's for sure.
That's for sure. Thank you so much for joining us in Mom's Backyard. Here on the Daddy Curbs farm and in Mom's Backyard, we believe that everyone has a story and every story counts. Your story counts because you count, you matter. Thank you so much for being a part of our story in this video and letting us be a part of yours.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.